general funds, projected revenue, $731,400. Projected expenses, $233,271. Police Department, $313,110. Street Department, $173,344. City Park, $11,675. And that totals $731,400 written. Water and sewer service projected revenue, $1,999,300. Projected expenses, $1,171,550 on water distribution. Sewer collection and disposal, $744,750. Water treatment plant, $83,000. Total of $1,999,300. So that both of them balances out projected. Now, I'd like you to read the front page. Ordinance.
A resolution and ordinance providing for the appropriations and expenditures of funds for the government of the city of McCaysville, Georgia, for the city fiscal year 2016, beginning July 1st, 2015, and ending June 30th, 2016, providing for the operations of city departments, boards, agencies, elected officials, and other governmental activities, to provide for the level of personnel authorized for various departments and agencies, to provide for capital improvements as budgeted for the city, to provide an effective date, and for other purposes. Whereas the mayor submitted to the council a revenue estimate for the following year and proposed budget that will govern expenditures of all funds expected to be available to the city for the following year, including expenditures relating to capital outlays and public works projects. Whereas the mayor has caused to be published a copy of the proposed budget along with all required public notices. And whereas the council held a public hearing on September 3rd, 2015, and whereas the mayor has set forth and presented in his proposed budget and recommendations to the council his recommendations for positions and departments, which include all departments. Therefore, it is hereby ordained by the governing authority of the city of McCaysville as follows. Section 1, pursuant to the official code of Georgia 36-81-1, as amended, the sums of money summarized in Exhibit A attached hereto and made a part of this resolution and ordinance shall be and are hereby adopted by the council as the operating budget and capital budget for the government of McCaysville, Georgia for fiscal year 2016, beginning on July 1st, 2015, and ending on June 30th, 2016. Section 2, the appropriations of all funds for all departments and agencies shall be set forth in Exhibit A. Section 3, the funds provided and contracts made herein for the procurement of supplies, materials, and services for all departments and agencies shall be expended in accordance with the budget, its attachments, and purchasing policies and procedures established by the city. Section 4, the financial transactions of all city departments and agencies authorized to expend city funds shall be recorded and maintained in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles and standards. Section 5, the budget documents and attachments entitled Fiscal Year 2016, adopted budget for the city of McCaysville, Georgia, shall be maintained on file in the clerk of the city of McCaysville and available for public inspection. Section 6, all ordinances, resolutions, or other acts or parts thereof in conflict with this ordinance are hereby repealed. This resolution and ordinance shall be effective on the date it is approved by the council. That completes the first reading of that ordinance.
Okay. Floor is open for public comments now. They don't have anything, entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. Second, all in favor? You want a voice vote on that? Okay. That closes this meeting. We will have a special call meeting at 6 o'clock.
HSC, so I
Okay.
put it immediately following
Okay,
this
we'll
one, I
put-
just put approximate time.
We'll go ahead then and start the other meeting. Put that aside. And, make sure I get everything right. This meeting we're open now then. Okay, this, we're going through, business part of it, personnel and legal matter involving the city and the police department, Officer Guinn. And, this specific reason to close the meeting tonight after we get done with this is to discuss or deliberate upon the disciplinary action or dismissal of an employee. And number two, to meet with legal counsel pertaining to a potential litigation.
If you want to go into executive session to vote, would you go into executive session?
Do I have a vote?
I'll make a motion, we can hold on.
Second. Got a voice vote that. Everybody in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Okay. That get that, okay.
Well, I guess the purpose of this right now is, we're in a process of getting a lawsuit filed against us. And if I understand it right, it's, Officer Guinn, you went to this particular house in Bakertown on account of a disturbance. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And at that particular time, did you get the racket stopped?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any real problems?
No, not really. When I exited the vehicle, like I say, I've got partial hearing loss through service, and the only thing I felt was I felt the bass coming out of the street, and I knocked on the door and I was asked to come in, and there was a guy standing there in front of it. I think it's a karaoke machine. I'm not sure. There's two big speakers. And when I tapped him on the shoulder, he told me to wait a minute. And after that, I got him outside on the porch. And I explained to him why I was there. And since that time, the music had stopped and everything was all right.
Well, officer, the way it's been spoke to me was that you threatened to load them up in a school bus and take them to Blue Ridge.
I said that was an option, and I could either give them a citation or I could call some deputies down and we could take it all up there, but I didn't know how many was there, didn't know who was there.
One more question. Did you put anybody under arrest?
No, sir.
Did you put your hand on anybody?
No, sir.
The reason you were there, I may ask, were you called to go there, or did you hear the music?
No, sir, I had a complaint from a neighbor. When I don't normally tell them where the complaint comes from. They can do that with a police report, but I did have a complaint.
Did you do a report on that complaint?
Later at the chief's insistence, I don't usually do them on loud music, but I did and got a written statement from the complainant.
Let me ask you, Ben, when you have an officer that goes to a call, is it common practice to have that officer do a incident report?
It is, and I just sent out a memo a couple weeks earlier. I need some reports. Now, was that a major problem? But was it getting to be a problem?
Had you had complaints there before?
We've had one month prior.
What kind of time?
You'll have to ask him.
What kind of time?
About 3 weeks to a month. Same complainant, same place.
Did you go back twice in one night, or was it?
No, sir.
One visit?
No, sir. When I got the call, I got a complaint from a citizen, and I went there and finished the call, got the music was stopped. I didn't have any further complaints that night.
How many people you say were there? How many people do you think were there? Roughly.
Have no idea. The only thing that I knew when I run my early patrol out through there before dark, when I came back in, I'd say there was 8 to 10 vehicles sitting to the right-hand side. I didn't see as I went out.
Was that a traffic hindrance?
No.
Anybody got any more questions?
Was
Larry, anything else you want to add to it?
No, sir. I'm comfortable.
Is the complaint coming through 911 or was it a phone call?
Phone call
Just to,
to the city phone. 90%, well, we've got a problem, and I think the chief tried to address it. We'll call 911 and put it on CAD, but they still call the 4636 ED number.
in your opinion, could it have been handled any other way?
No.
So you think this is a fabrication of facts from the planet or the other folks?
Some of them that I have read, yes.
Anybody get out of hand? Aggressive?
No.
Mouthy?
Can you think of any reason why they're filing a lawsuit against us?
No. Not unless, and I've been told, of course, there's no evidence to the fact that they're being revved up from somewhere. And I don't know where, why, or anything else.
Do you personally have any problem with either one of these people?
No. I've had dealings with, at different times as a citizen from one, the other one I didn't know. Till the first time I went out there is the only time that I knew who was renting the place.
How long have you been in office?
About 18 years.
You started out in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Who else did you have you worked for? Who else have you worked for?
I worked for the state of Georgia, Department of Corrections, Probation Division, and then back with the sheriff's office after I left that, and then after leaving the sheriff's office, came down here.
And you've been here how long? How long have you been here?
5, 6, 7 years. Nancy can probably answer that better than any of us.
I have to look it up. That's close.
Have you ever been listening to McCaysville at all?
No.
Written up, verbal? What about sheriff's department?
No.
Now, Dawg, you know, me and you had a little problem with the taste-free form one time.
Yeah.
It's just a misunderstanding.
It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I'd done a report for a guy that did a complaint, Mr. Buddy White, and this lady, after I did the report, I stayed there and talked for a few minutes, and she would listen and thought that I was friends and was against her, but it wasn't a choice. It was easily cleared up, and you know.
When she left the police station, she was satisfied.
Yeah.
That's all right. I guess I'll ask one other question, Dawg. When you went up there, who opened the door? When you knocked on the door, who opened it?
A person I recognized as Johnny Glancer, which lives beside the PD down there. And his first words were, "Come on in."
Is it Glancer or Glazner?
Glazner. I call him Glancer or Glazner, whatever.
Did he have anything with him?
Yes, sir, I did notice that he had a beer in his hand.
And he didn't give you any trouble about it?
Well, when I asked Mr. what's his name, Curtin,
Jerry Kurt.
when I asked Mr. Curtin to step out on the porch, he came out on the porch and asked him to step back inside.
Did he comply?
He did.
So really, there's no reason to arrest nobody?
No.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Does anybody have anything to say? Floor's open. I make a motion to close the meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Business proposed 2015-2016 budget hearing. And so I'm gonna go over the first page that and read it, and then Nancy may have something to read. The subject is July 1, 2015 through June 30, 2016, projected budget. City general fund projected revenue $731,400. Projected expenses $233,271. Police department $313,110. Street department $173,344. City park $11,675. And that totals $731,400 revenue. Water and sewer service projected revenue $1,999,300. Projected expenses $1,171,550 on water distribution, sewer collection and disposal $744,750. Water treatment plant $83,000. Total of $1,999,300. So that both of them balances out projected. Now, I'd like for you to read the front page. Ordinance.
A resolution and ordinance providing for the appropriations and expenditures of funds for the government of the city of McCaysville, Georgia, for the city fiscal year 2016, beginning July 1st, 2015, and ending June 30th, 2016, providing for the operations of city departments, boards, agencies, elected officials, and other governmental activities, to provide for the level of personnel authorized for the various departments and agencies, to provide for capital improvements as budgeted for the city, to provide an effective date, and for other purposes. Whereas the mayor submitted to the council a revenue estimate for the following year and proposed budget that will govern expenditures of all funds expected to be available to the city for the following year, including expenditures related to capital outlays and public works projects. And whereas the mayor has caused to be published a copy of the proposed budget along with all required public notices. And whereas the council held a public hearing on September 3rd, 2015, and whereas the mayor has set forth and presented in his proposed budget and recommendations to the council his recommendations for positions and departments, which include all departments. Therefore, it is hereby ordained by the governing authority of the city of McCaysville as follows. Section 1, pursuant to the official code of Georgia 36-81-1, as amended, the sums of money summarized in Exhibit A attached hereto and made a part of this resolution and ordinance shall be and are hereby adopted by the council as the operating budget and capital budget for the government of McCaysville, Georgia, for fiscal year 2016, beginning on July 1st, 2015, and ending on June 30th, 2016. Section 2, the appropriations of all funds for all departments and agencies shall be set forth in Exhibit A. Section 3, funds provided and contracts made herein for the procurement of supplies, materials, and services for all departments and agencies shall be expended in accordance with the budget, its attachments, and purchasing policies and procedures established by the city. Section 4, the financial transactions of all city departments and agencies authorized to expend city funds shall be recorded and maintained in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles and standards. Section 5, the budget documents and attachments entitled fiscal year 2016 adopted budget for the city of McCaysville, Georgia shall be maintained on file in the clerk of the city of McCaysville and available for public inspection. Section 6, all ordinances, resolutions, or other acts or parts thereof in conflict with this ordinance are hereby repealed. This resolution and ordinance shall be effective on the date it is approved by the council. That completes the first reading.
Okay. Floor is open for public comments now. I don't have anything, entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. Second, all in favor? You want a voice vote on that? Okay. That closes this meeting. We will have a special call meeting at 6 o'clock.
Don't have to wait till 6, I
Okay.
put it immediately following.
Okay,
So
we'll
I
put-
just put approximate time.
We'll go ahead then and start the other meeting. Put that aside. And, make sure I get everything right. This meeting we're open now then, okay, okay. This, we're going to, business part of it, personnel and legal matter involving the city and the police department, Officer Guinn. And, the specific reasons to close the meeting tonight after we get done with this is to discuss or deliberate upon the disciplinary action or dismissal of an employee. And number 2, to meet with legal counsel pertaining to a potential litigation. Now what?
If you wanna go into executive session to vote to go into executive session.
All right, do I have a vote?
I'll make a motion to say, oh,
Second.
Got a voice vote there. Everybody in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Did that get that? Okay. We'll ask, everyone to go out for a few minutes. I believe I'm legal on that.